everybody, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK. On this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched episode 8 of Rewrite.
If you want to check out our reaction to the eighth episode of Rewrite, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos so you can see more of these morons going at it.
And thanks for watching.
So, the ongoing 8 battle. Anyway, so on this episode of Rewrite, it was surprisingly normal.
Yeah, it was really like laid back and kind of got us introduced to
What's her name? I just saw it on screen a second ago. The white-haired girl.
Kagari?
yeah, Kagari.
Yeah.
Kagari-chan.
She could talk.
She can, and she knows his name.
I wonder if it got beat into her from that meteorite that hit her from the moon.
That was epic.
That build up,
Absolutely epic.
Build up.
let down. That was beautiful bait and switch.
Especially while she's considering her own flat chest.
I was trying to figure out if we have anything that's size comparable, but not really. It was bigger than that.
It's about half. Well, it's a little bit wider than this pen, but imagine the great part of this pen.
Yeah.
We get this grand look at like the universe and everything, and it zooms in real quick, zooms in.
And then just
catches a burning rock.
Well, you see a meteor coming in from like the moon, and then like
It just looks
straight down to Earth.
Just looks massive because it's like right there in the camera view, and
Then you see it coming down, burning through the atmosphere.
then you see
nice and close up. It's massive.
Kagari.
You see Kagari sitting there.
Oh my goodness. That was just so freaking adorable.
And she just laid there for like probably a couple days, it seems.
So, after what happened in the forest, basically everybody split up, and all the girls stopped going to school.
Yep.
Because it looks like, they're really, the fight between Gaia and Guardian's really starting to heat up.
Yeah.
So they're needed, I guess, on the front lines of it all.
I'm kind of going to just cut up to where we find them, because it comes at the end, and it's not really big on the recap. But later on, we find out that the president and Inoue went back to the Gaia headquarters or whatever.
We also find out that the president is basically the next person in line to lead Gaia.
Yep. And Shizuku and the other, I forgot the
girl who can make stuff decay.
Make decay stuff.
Make decay stuff. Did you learn to English well?
Nope.
We find out that they're going through and mopping up the monsters, but the one that they show that they're defeating is the monster that killed Shizuku's parents.
Yep.
So
she finally gets her
got
revenge.
a little bit of a wrap up there.
And then they are basically going on with their own deal, and
That's pretty much it. I mean, for all the sides in this conflict, I mean, you got our main character, just kind of looking at it from the outsider. You got Katori, whose side she's on, no one knows at this point. And then Gaia and Guardian are kind of making their moves as well. So this whole episode is just kind of going over the happenings here.
Yeah.
For all four sides.
Most of the rest of the episode was just showing from our main character's point of view.
Kanosuke?
Yeah.
Is that right?
No, Tennoji.
That's his last name. Hang on. Anyway, it's showing from his point of view, and he basically finally actually talks to the white-haired girl. Which is
Kotaro, that's his name.
Kotaru.
Kotaro. Yeah. And Kagari was her name.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she finally has a line. Yay.
She finally has a lot of lines in this episode.
Yeah, she doesn't shut up.
And she's an alto. I was expecting a little more higher end squeak because of that little in the beginning.
But yeah, we find out that Kotaru is starting to figure out how to make his claw things.
His Wolverine powers.
And
Becoming a Wolverine. He's becoming X-Men Jedi.
X-Men Yoda. And decides to do target practice. First starting with a pair of very old shoes. And now he's going to go...
Yeah, then he was like, I'm going to try all this stuff. And he's got like food and stuff.
I'm going to play Fruit Ninja in real life.
Comes back up to his bedroom and
the door's
open.
Or his balcony door. And so he goes to close it. And when he closes it, of course, he sees a reflection after he closes it.
And freaks out, turns around.
That's what he should. But
Pops out his claws.
Wolverine?
Leaf Blade.
Pops out.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, he pops out his claws and then...
We've the first words were Tenryu,
Tennoji.
Kotaru.
This is an emergency.
And then she fakes.
Flop.
Yep. But yeah, so fast forward to the next day, and he ends up coming home to see his house completely trashed.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah,
Like
I would be pretty angry.
she would turn into a punching bag.
Maybe not that far, but I wouldn't be very thrilled. But yeah, he's like, oh, did my house get broken into? And then he sees the ribbon thing that she has slowly go back towards the room.
Personally, I think, yes, she's a little girl, but she's not human. She should have some damn respect for the things that are in the house. Anyway, so he follows the ribbon back up to his bedroom, and of course, can't find her anywhere. Where is she? Of course.
Hanging from the ceiling behind him. Wherever he goes.
Wherever he's not looking.
Which is brilliantly funny.
Yes.
I've got to admit.
It was very well done. And then so he ends up finally fainting her out and seeing her.
Hilariously.
Yes.
And then they have a nice conversation.
Basically about how she's trying to find herself. Trying to figure out who she is exactly. And so he gives her the internet.
Well, that was his first mistake.
What a poor choice.
Also, it does bring up the very normal reaction of, oh yeah,
Could you leave
the room? Because I totally have stuff that you're not supposed to see on my computer.
What made that really funny was she came back in. What were you doing for 5 minutes? Being a modest gentleman. It took him
I like when he shoved her out of the room and she tried to turn around immediately to come back and ran straight into the door.
Oh my goodness.
So fucking cute in this episode.
Definitely looking forward
But
to
while-
more cuteness from Karen.
While he puts her on the internet, he goes to school.
And she finds out where he goes.
Second mistake, leaving her unsupervised.
I'm not the biggest fan of the stereotypical woman that demands 100%, 150% of your time. Not the biggest fan. She's mildly cute about it and makes it decently okay. Still annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah. So he decides that, well, since she's here, he might as well show her around.
Oh, wait.
Oh, she beat the crap out of
the
what's his name.
introduction of her into the school. Oh my god. Everybody's staring.
Everybody's standing in a circle around
She's-
her, and God, what's that guy's name?
I
The
don't
guy
know.
who sits next to Kotaro.
Oh yeah,
The gray-haired
the
guy.
gray-haired kid.
He gets the absolute crap beaten out of him.
Oh my god.
That poor guy.
Now that's how you do a proper bitch slap. It was a wheel of misfortune made from those ribbons.
Of course, Kataru freaks out, runs down, grabs her, runs down the hallway, and runs outside and starts showing her around.
Yay, running gag.
Yep.
She does something, he picks her up, they leave.
Yeah, oh yeah, earlier in the episode, he also found out that the girl who had gone missing in the woods, the one from the newspaper club, she actually had been found, but she had lost all of her memories. So that's why she was reported missing, was because nobody knew who she was. She ended up getting taken to the hospital in the next town. But while Kotaro and Kagare are on their walk, he runs into her and talks to her. She doesn't remember who he is or anything, and she gives him a memory stick.
And
And thankfully those memories didn't get erased.
Right. Must have been well hidden.
where?
Woman's secret.
Moving on.
You're the one who asked where.
I know. I did it on purpose.
Ask no questions.
No, ask all the questions, especially with the perverted ones.
Or so.
But I just got to point out, like, if they're going to erase memories, why not, like, break the camera, break everything that's from the camera, ensure anything from the camera is broken?
It could be that she pulled the card out like before they caught her, and maybe replaced the card and hid that card somewhere.
Maybe.
Well, if she wanted to protect that data so much, then yeah, it's probably ingrained in her subconscious to get it where it needs to go, even after her memory was wiped. So,
Possibly.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah. I
She
mean,
ended
it's-
up giving it to Kotaro, so
Yep.
he takes it home, puts it in his computer, and finds that she has pictures of a bunch of the monsters and hooded figures and everything.
She also has apparently found a weird place. It doesn't seem like it's located like in the forest. It looks like a far off place.
It looks like it's in a desert.
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't it be kind of cool / weird if all these photos just end up being like a big, large-scale LARP or something? That would kind of fit in with the tone of the series, at least early on with the mysteries, I think. I know it's not it, but
I don't know. I'm a little confused as to the direction of this series sometimes.
But this starts striking some kind of nerve in
Katara?
Kagare?
Kagari.
Oh, yeah, the city.
I will get her name eventually. Forgive me, it's the first episode we get her name. But
We'll make sure to forget it by next episode, just for you guys.
Kagari ends up, seeing these pictures, and something, clicks in her mind, and might be something at a birthplace or something like that. Anyway, after all that, we get a text message from the other missing friend,
From Katori?
Katori, who is out sick.
She says that she has a cold, but Katara knows that she's lying.
Yep.
And of course, so he sends a perverted text message her way.
And then she replies,
Call me if you need somebody to wipe off the sweat.
let's keep it PG. And then you get this pan outs that, yeah,
She's
you
sitting
nailed
at
it.
a table. Yeah, the weirdest tea party ever. She's sitting at a table, and
Alone.
all these creatures are just walking past.
She's
And it was
just there
just like-
chilling, just...
Did we just like fall into the core of Alice in Wonderland? This is like, what?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's really about it.
That's where the episode left off. So
Yep. I don't think there was a really good preview.
No,
there's no preview. But like I said earlier, it looks like the actual battles between Guardian and Gaia are starting to get into full swing. And if the opening is to be believed, I can expect a little more action in the coming episodes.
Oh, and what's his name? The long-haired guy with glasses. But he had captured the two little pixies from the episode.
Oh, the butler.
Yeah, the butler had captured the two pixies from episode 1.
For making a pigeon poop on Inoue's head.
If I were a pixie, that's all I'd spend my time doing. It's people's cars on their heads.
Bombs away, motherfuckers.
Come on now, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs up if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.